Hello guys, Anmarchi here, and I'm back. I got some Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One. I'm still new to Battlefield 4, still new to the Xbox One. But today I want to tell you guys about the Chromecast, okay? Really quick, just finish up the Battlefield 4 talk. The first game is a game that I joined late, and I didn't do much in. The second game is a game that I did not join late, and I actually did a lot in to help my team. I'm playing Rush, but I will talk more about Battlefield 4 later. For now, I want to talk about the Chromecast. Alright, so what in the world is a Chromecast, you might ask? Some people know about it. I feel that it's something that a lot of people know about, but not a lot of people understand, so I figured I'd do it. I got a Chromecast for Christmas, and it is amazing, okay? I'm sure that a lot of you know what a Roku or an Apple TV is. For those of you more familiar with Apple products, you probably know what AirPlay is, and for those of you that aren't familiar with Apple products, AirPlay is simply a way to wirelessly play to an AirPlay device. So you could buy something like an Apple TV, or I believe they just sell little AirPlay boxes, and you can go onto your iPhone, click a few buttons, and play through whatever speaker is hooked up to said Apple TV or said AirPlay, whatever you call it. Okay. The Chromecast essentially does that for non-Apple devices. So the Chromecast is $35. It's like it looks like a flash drive, but instead of a USB on the end, it is an HDMI. And you hook it up to your TV, monitor, what have you, and you just make sure that it's on the same Wi-Fi network as whatever device you want to use. So with the Chromecast is compatible with Netflix, YouTube, and Chrome altogether, as well as other individual apps and sites and what have you. The Chromecast is compatible with Chrome in the sense that I'm sure that most of you use Chrome to browse the internet with, because it is probably the most popular web browser, most prominent web browser today. And you've probably added a widget or two to your Chrome. I don't know what they're called, extensions sometimes they're called, but I'm sure that you've all added one thing or another to Chrome in the past. It's simply, there's a Chromecast widget or app or whatever you call it that you add to Chrome, and then in the top right there will be a cast to Chrome or whatever it is button for whatever you're using. So essentially it works like a wireless HDMI to that respect, right? So you could probably wire your computer up to a monitor, and then it would essentially do the same thing, right? So you're saying, why do I want a $35 expensive wireless HDMI? It's not that expensive if you compare it to the Apple TV, because it does do a lot of things that the Apple TV or the Roku do. So in some cases it does a little bit less, in some cases it does a little bit more. So it's not completely fair to compare it to those devices. It kind of falls somewhere in the middle. It's mostly just different than those two, while similar. It's basically you could wire an HDMI straight to whatever, what have you, your monitor that you're hooking up your Chromecast to, but it's easier to do it this way because there's no wire, and it goes over your Wi-Fi network. So you could have multiple. There's more than one in my house, and I just pick which one I want to cast to. It also it's $35, like I said, which is much less expensive than an Apple TV or anything like that. Like the Roku, I think, is $135 or stuff like that. The cool thing about the Chromecast is that it doesn't just project things like YouTube videos and photos. If you look at the Apple TV, which I have been comparing the Chromecast to quite often, you'll notice that the Apple TV, you can only stream from your iPhone or iPad or what have you, your photos, music, and videos. With the Chromecast, you can stream your any web page you're on. So you could look in the top right, there'll be that little button, and you could put any web page you want up. Anything within Chrome, and you know, Chrome obviously goes to a variety of websites. It goes to any website on the internet, obviously, like a web browser should. And another cool thing about the Chromecast, it works with more than just Apple devices. I mean, more than just Android devices. You might suspect that because it's made by Google, it would only work with Android devices like Galaxies and Galaxy phones and tablets and what have you, the Note. but it actually works with iPhones, iPads, all tablets, and any device that can run Chrome, essentially. Now, when you're setting up the Chromecast, it does turn off your internet for a second, which is weird. It has to turn off your home internet. It also seems that sometimes, not all the time, this is a little bit iffy, Chromecast is still in beta, which is important to remember. It seems that sometimes the Chromecast, when you're loading up a video or a Netflix movie or whatever, it seems to like lag for a second. So I really like the Chromecast. I hope that you guys check it out. There'll be a link in the description to where you can get yourself a Chromecast. Check it out. Thanks for listening, guys. See you next time.